more can I say?
Top Billin. Yo, Top Billin to ya. All right, Falcons fans. Man, I can almost smell it, man. I know you guys can smell it. You can see with those new uniforms and everything and the pictures coming out. Oh, my God, I can taste it, baby. I cannot absolutely wait to see some football. College football letting me down, trying to put your boy in the poorhouse here. So, man, we're going to have to move forward with this Falcon stuff and some of the other NFL teams that I cover. We're going to have to go full bore with that, the way college football is looking. So, but it's all good, man. But with that being said, I've been sitting here racking my brain. Y'all know I did the thing about perhaps adding another running back. And, of course, my first thought would always be Devontae Freeman. And then other people were mentioning a guy like Lamar Miller, which I will be cool with as well. It's just that watching the San Francisco 49ers, man, it's just like when you look at something like that and you see somebody go from here to here in one season and you see it's done through physicality, it lets you know that, man, the game will always still be about physicality. Physicality trumps them all. It's just what it is. So we know the Falcons is one of the better passing teams in the entire league. I have no shame in saying that. I think the Falcons are easily one of the top 5 passing outfits, complete total passing outfits in the league. And when it's at its best, man, it can, on any given day, man, could drop 400 or 500 on you. It's that sick. But does that win games for the Falcons? Yeah, that may be something that wins games for like a Kansas City Chiefs. But even the Chiefs, if you look at them, man, I believe they may have been maybe 10th or something like that, or it was something, man. They had a pretty decent run game, but nothing like I think the Falcons could have. But to me, the 49ers were the epitome of straight physicality and being able to transform your team in 1 year. And I think the Falcons have better personnel than the San Francisco 49ers on the offensive side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball is not close. The Falcons got some work to do there, but they're getting there. But the 49ers on defense, phenomenal, absolutely. But the offense, being able to see what they did and being able to flip and replicate what they did on the ground, that's what I'm worried about. On the ground, I know the Falcons can pass, but a Falcons with a potent run game like the 49ers had, something that's explosive like that, especially when you're talking about two teams that are very similarly built as far as the infrastructure and what they want to accomplish on the ground. Both area blocking teams, heavy zone principles, inside and outside zone, split zone. They do it the whole 9. They love working the zone concepts, and I think that the Falcons can do a little bit better. Now, if we think about that, is it a personnel thing? Maybe the offensive line, maybe the running backs or whatever like that. It could be. It could definitely be that. But if we look, man, the Falcons got a chance to go from left to right, all first-round draft picks. Now, I know what you were drafted or where you were drafted doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be a superstar. We know that, right? But it does mean that you had some type of talent in college, or at the very least you were promoted like you had some talent. So I think about from left to right with Jake Matthews, who's a very good offensive lineman. Not what I thought he was going to be. I thought he could be like a crazy amount Pro Bowler type cat like that. But he's solid. He's a guy that you can have around still another 5 or 6 years, and you're not worried about him. James Carpenter, Georgia kid that I love, went to Alabama and did his thing there, first-round draft pick. I think he has some talent. He has some warts to his game. But I think in the run game, man, he can serve himself well if we're talking about area blocking. Of course, Alex Mack, he's solid all around. He's been that way, man. He's a very good center in my eyes. He fits a zone scheme. He was tailor-made to be in a zone scheme. Then you're talking about the young cast, Lindstrom and McGarry. Those guys I like a ton. I really do. I can see it all coming together on the ground, but I was just looking at some of the San Francisco 49ers and seeing exactly what is it? Is it the way the backs attack the hold? Is it the banger bounce theory? Or do they have better vision? Was Devontae Freeman and these other guys not really honing in on their vision? Or is it the line itself not being able to cut the proper angles, not being able to get to their certain marks at a certain time? It's just something I want to kind of explore, and I want to do that against a team like the Houston Texans that I know can really stop the run, because those are the type of teams that you're going to have to really get by. If you're talking about the run game, it'll make your passing game that much easier if these guys have to start focusing on the run, especially when you talk about a guy like Todd Gurley who's going to command a ton of attention on the ground. It could be that much better because you're going to have to respect that guy if he's back healthy or he's somewhere close to where he was before. So with that being said, man, let's go ahead and see some of the stuff that was going on right there and if it's fixable or is it something that's just going to be problematic regardless. All right? All right, so I want you to take a look at some of these zone concepts here. Now, zone running is about angles and it's about hustle. Usually your combination blocks are the ones that spring a run game at the very least. But if not, it's usually about your hustle and your ability to make your mark before someone else does. From the back's perspective, it's about having that mark already set for you so you know which hip to bounce out of, right? Or to bounce, which hip to cut back into, right? So it's your banger bounce theory on usually on these stretch plays or even the wide zone or even the quick zone. If you see everybody's washed down, that's when you bang it up inside there, right? If they're able to be pinned and you can see a crease on the outside, that's when you bounce it to the outside. It's really fairly simple, but it's about hustle and it's about angles. So check this one out right here. All right, look at this. Oh, what went wrong right there? Look at the backside pursuit here. So when people see this, they're like, oh, Devontae Freeman sucks. Is that Devontae Freeman's fault? Devontae Freeman has nowhere to go right here. Let's check this out. All right, they come off the ball, zone step. So clearly you can see that it's zone here. Now, here you go. You got soloed up here with Jake Matthews. You have Carpenter and Max on a double, and then you have Schweitzer and McGarry on a double. Now, somebody has to get off, right? You can't be two of these Pauls. You can't be 2-on-1 and 2-on-1 because you're leaving people open. So somebody needs to climb up to the second level and get both of these guys, and somebody has to make sure there's no backside pursuit. So right here, they're still on it. You can see Mac looking. So Mac needs to get off this block right here and get to McKinney. You see Schweitzer right here. He's already going for his assignment. But look what he does. Come on, what are you doing? You got to get the actual assignment. That one play right there probably could have sprung this into at least a 10 or a 15-yard gain. He leaves Cunningham unblocked, just not athletic enough to get to his mark. And look who comes back and makes this. If he were blocked, he bangs this through here, cuts it back. Now he's running to daylight. They always say run to daylight. That's not Devontae Freeman's fault. And McKinney gets back into the play as well because Alex Mack is hung up on the block. He stacks and sheds Alex Mack, and Mack just falls. Timber. Not good. All right, let's check out San Francisco going through some of his zone concepts. Oh, I love it. I love it. Look at that. Look at the combo. Going up to Earl Thomas, giving him back just enough room right there. Now, as good as Raheem Mostert looked last year, let's be real with the situation. Raheem Mostert was on like his 65th team. He's on his 65th team in the NFL. You can't tell me that he's just a flat-out more talented player. But what they have is, check this out. Look, combo to the second level, but what is he doing? He's reading backside pursuit. He's reading Marlon Humphrey right here on the backside pursuit. All right, he knows that, all right, we're going zone flow Lucy, right, zone flow left. So more than likely he won't be able to get there. He's just too damn far away. So his modus, his first order of operation is to get the first thing smoking. And then what really helps it out is, look at this. That's great, right? You're gonna have him on a fake bootleg, so pretty much play action going on right there. They have to account for him rolling out. So that takes Marlon Humphrey away, and then you see a second level climb. The pursuit is there, but look at everybody else. Hat on hat. Look at the angles. Immediately, look at the center turn. He turned the zero technique. That's what I tell you. It's about angles. Now look at that angle there. Everybody flowing this way. That's already made right there. There's your crease. He turned and angled that off. He's got good angle right here because he's on the inside shoulder. Your crease is already there. Then you work up to the second level. That's how you do it, man. That's an elite run outfit. All right, let's go back. All right, here we go again. Let's check this out. All right, split zone. Oh, bad. The cross formation block there. I could tell right away. Let's go again one more time. Watch the cross formation block. Not good. So somebody got pinched down, and it disallowed for the cross formation block. Everybody firing off. You see DJ Reader soloed up on Schweitzer there. Mack on the double with Carpenter. Now Reader continues to push Schweitzer into the lap of the quarterback. Now it's impeding the progress. You see Austin Hooper right there. He's going to run a cross formation block. So they're going to leave somebody unblocked backside. In this case, it happens to be perhaps the best defender in all of football, J.J. Watt. So he's supposed to get there, but the waters are muddied on the inside there, and he's unable to get to J.J. Watt. So Freeman has to continue his pursuit front side. No bueno. Look, he's damn near tackled by his own teammates. So maybe that's the improvement right there. If that's Lindstrom, I don't know. What about Hennessy? What do you guys think about Hennessy for you guys who are actually watching this and not just running to the comment section because you bored and lonely and ain't got no friends? What about Hennessy? What do you guys think he fits at? Could he play over James Carpenter, or should he wait for Alex Mack to vacate the premises? But look at this. Yeah. It's an inside breach. All right. Let's go with San Fran. Oh, split zone for them. Oh, look at that. Bounces it to the outside. Now it's just God-given ability. Oh. Look at Earl Thomas. Check it out. Look at Earl Thomas. He hit Earl Thomas with a muscle relaxer. Oh, Earl Thomas shits is all done. Feet all turned inward and shit. Come on, man. He slept good that night. But look, check it out. Split zone action from them. Firing off the ball. Immediately climbing up to the second level. Everything looks clean. Now you can see the cross formation block on this one right here is definitely going to be able to get there to take care of that backside pursuit. But look at the linebacker. He shoots the gap. Great recognition by Mostert, who probably was going to bang that up in there. But then look at this. Lineman still working. Still fucking working. Look at that. Gets the linebacker, puts him in the Dreamland barbecue. Now look, Mostert's able to navigate with a lot more space. Everybody's working. A hat on a hat. Somebody's towel comes off. They're working so hard. Look at that. Then Mostert making people miss in the open field. So combination of talent, combination of scheme, combination of effort. And the rest is, as they say, history. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and call it right there. I know most of you guys dropped off probably 10 minutes ago, if that. So, like I said before, if you guys show me that you want to watch some of these longer film studies, I'll continue to oblige. But if not, man, I'm going to start cutting them shorter and shorter and shorter until it's worth my time, you know what I'm saying? But make sure you tell a friend to subscribe. And let me know in the comment section, what do you think about the personnel? Should a guy like Hennessy be inserted? Are you comfortable rocking with a guy like James Carpenter? Is there anyone else on the roster you would like to see? Or do you want to run with the all first-rounder, first-team shit that gets everyone excited? Just from, I don't know, it's just from a nostalgic standpoint, I guess, or something like that. But the Falcons are definitely going to have to get that run game up to snuff. Going to have the threat of the run by the quality of it and then the quantity of it, too. Can't be passing the ball 50 and 60 times all the time unless you're behind. But you don't anticipate being behind, right? But we shall see. Falcons have all the goods there, man. All the pieces are in place. It's going to be about execution. It's definitely going to be a tough division to win. But anything's possible, and the Falcons are talented enough to beat anyone, including the upper echelon teams like 49ers, like we've seen, beat the Saints. So if the Falcons are always potent enough to beat the upper echelon, can it continue to maintain itself against some of the mid-level opponents and not lose to teams that they shouldn't be losing to, which we've seen the past couple of years. So, all right. But with that being said, man, tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell them that the Underground King Murph is the best in the business and there is nobody close to me, right? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Murph Underground King, your boy is out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.